So what are we going to look at next, Rebecca?
Well, we're going to look at a work by a friend of ours, an American friend of ours, Dan Pacek, which is called
Alpha Omega
Chicken.
Chicken.
And here it is. I mean, it's just gorgeous to look at.
There's a sort of life cycle thing going on here, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, here's an egg, and here's a chicken, and a chick and a broody sitting on her eggs, and the coop, and a chicken, maybe that's a laying egg, and there's that question, isn't there, about what comes first?
Maybe the answer is it all comes at the same time.
Yeah, so alpha and omega are the first and the last letters of the Greek alphabet.
Yeah.
And apparently, not that I'm a theologian, but they're used certainly in Christianity and in some other religions to represent God.
Right.
I think in the Book of Revelations, I am Alpha and Omega. So there's this idea about creation and what you believe, and the 8.
Oh, the
Is
8.
that an 8? But it's a number, like, where does that begin? And where
is
does
it a
that
0?
end?
Is it 2 zeros?
It could be 2 zeros, but the dotted line around the outside suggests to me it's an 8. And he's a jaunty cockerel.
8 eggs, we can assume.
You think there's 2 underneath there?
No, there's 3 underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 8 eggs. If that's significant, I don't know. And all against the lovely blue-green sky/sea. I think this shows that there's no beginning and no end, no up and no down, no left and no right, no right and no wrong.
But it does, I mean, it's funny to look at it here in our field and in with the garden behind, because that is one of the things that I feel like I'm learning a bit more about since we live here, and spend a lot more time with the chickens and hatching out eggs and growing vegetables and stuff, and being outside here a lot more is about, I don't know, I feel like I sort of thought life was quite a lot about like beginnings and endings and sort of goals and destinations, and when you think about what came first, the chicken or the egg, that's very much about a sort of idea of there being a beginning and an end point, and some kind of trajectory. But being here, it's just like everything feels like that 8, it's spring and everything comes up, and it's summer and it blooms, and then autumn and you harvest it, and your chicks you hatched out start laying, and then everything dies back and it's really cold and everything goes brown and muddy, but then it all happens again. And there's no, I don't know.
What comes first doesn't matter.
No, because you just join at some point and it goes round and round and round and round and round. I also really like this because I really, really love Dan, and it's really nice to have something by our friend who
and we have
love.
a lot of Dan here, really, because of as I mentioned in the opening speech, that he had very kindly spread the word. So we have artists from Leonia, all across America actually, thanks to his enthusiasm. So deserves a in focus spot, doesn't he?
He does. Thanks very much, Dan, and the Alpha Omega
Chicken and Button the goose.
And in fact,
Boo the goose.
Boo the goose. Yeah. They're also enjoying this work at the moment.
All right. Say goodbye. Bye.